Dr. T. Suresh to deliver the welcome address. Please, sir.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. On behalf of the management of RMK Engineering College, Chairman, Vice Chairman, Directors, Deans, our Principal of RMK Engineering College, Head of the Departments, my fellow colleagues, and all our student members of RMK Engineering College. I myself, Dr. T. Suresh, Professor and Head, Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering, RMK Engineering College, take this opportunity to welcome today's chief guest for this generic talk series 27, Mr. Zahir Hussain. He completed his BE degree in the year 2016 from the Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering, RMK Engineering College. He is now cybersecurity expert, Federal Government, United Arab Emirates, for accepting our invitation within short span of time for delivering talk on cyber hygiene in the age of artificial intelligence, safeguarding our digital and social life. And he is with us today. Thank you for joining, Zahir. Thank you. Now, I'm very honored to thank our management for providing such a wonderful platform for the benefit of our students, parents, and all the members, all the people in the world, for understanding something about the latest emerging technology provided by the industry experts, academic experts, and our alumni experts. Next, I'm very proud to say that our alumni is our strength. Today, Mr. Zahir Hussain is with us today. So whenever we call Zahir Hussain, he immediately responds, conducted so many orientation talks, delivered guest lectures to our students online, both online and offline, and helping a lot in the area of cybersecurity. So really, we must be thankful, not only Zahir Hussain, almost all the alumni are our strength of RMK Engineering College. Particularly today's topic, let me brief about today's topic. So today morning when I read the newspaper, I read one news. 9 members get life imprisonment in Bengal for digital arrest fraud. Victim lost 1 crore and was digitally arrested for almost 7 days. Convicts are part of a gang which defrauded over 100 crores from 108 people across India. So, we are all working hard, earning money, depositing the money in the bank. But is our money safe in bank? Say question mark. So there is a coincidence with this topic. Yeah, cyber hygiene is a practice, habit, and day-to-day precautions every individual follow to maintain a good digital ecosystem to protect against cybercrime. Is a hacker's best friend, writing malware and manipulating data. So we people also need to fight against this cybercrime using artificial intelligence to protect our data. So today's topic is going to be provided by Mr. Zahir Hussain. It will be very useful to us. So now, let me conclude my welcome address. Once again by thanking Mr. Zahir Hussain. So thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for your heartfelt thank notes for our supporting management and warm welcome address. Thank you, sir. To be inspired is great, but to be an inspiration is an honor. In teaching, a teacher plants the seeds of knowledge, sprinkles them with love, and patiently nurtures their growth. Now it's time to introduce our guest of today's talk. So I request our graceful professor, Dr. S. Lakshmi, to enhance the profile of our Electronics and Communication Engineering Department proud alumni. Please, madam. Please unmute yourself, ma'am.
I'm very much privileged to introduce today's chief guest, Mr. J. Zahir Hussain, for delivering generic talk series on cyber hygiene in the age of AI, safeguarding your digital and social life. Zahir Hussain is a seasoned cybersecurity engineer with over 8 plus years of hands-on experience across diverse sectors, including banking, e-commerce, payroll, and government projects. He specializes in security information and event management, threat analysis, vulnerability assessment, and penetration testing. Currently working as a senior cybersecurity specialist at Orange Cyber Defense in UAE, Zahir has previously held key roles at the Ministry of Interior UAE, Help AG, Cybergate Defense, and CSS CAR. His expertise spans across leading SIEM platforms such as IBM QRadar, Splunk, Azure Sentinel, Alien Vault, and tools like Palo Alto, McAfee, Cabina, and Pishrod. Zahir holds a master's degree in cybersecurity from Annamalai University and a bachelor's from RMK Engineering College. He is also a certified information security manager and a Microsoft certified cybersecurity architect, along with other major certifications in the cybersecurity space, which underscores his commitment to staying at the forefront of cybersecurity innovations. He is known for his analytical acumen in log analysis, incident response and phishing analysis, and bug bounty reporting, making him a valuable asset in strengthening organizational cyber resilience. We warmly welcome our chief guest, Mr. Zahir Hussain, a seasoned cybersecurity expert with vast global industry experience. Welcome you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, madam, for your highlight introduction about our proud alumni. Students deserve great teachers, and we teachers deserve the support they need to become great. Now, such a great personality is going to take over the session. We are MK family, proud of you, sir. Please showcase your tech with the world to wonder how wonder.
Sir, I think some technical issues, sir, with Subha madam. Shall we request the speaker to continue, sir?
Where you can start now. Madam has some disturbance.
Sure, sure, sir. Thank you and good morning, everyone. So let me share my screen. Please confirm once you see my presentation in your monitors. So is my screen is visible to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Visible, sir.
Great. And yeah, once again, thank you very much for the for inviting to the session. So I believe today's generic talk is going to be important to everyone. Since we are all connected to digital space and all gadgets were connecting to a central point called internet. So we have to maintain the cyber hygiene, like how we maintain our physical and personal hygiene in day-to-day life. Yeah, so sir has taken a very good example. What he read in the newspaper saying that scammers got prisonized in somewhere in India. Yeah, so that's how the scammers play with victims. So this topic will, correlate and take you to the scammers play and safeguard yourself or protect yourself from that scams. Okay. So, as I said, today's topic is going to be cyber hygiene in the age of AI to protect our digital lives. So we all know that digital landscape is expanding much faster. So understanding and practicing cyber hygiene is essential to each and everyone. I mean, a common man, woman, and individuals. Okay, so not only for maintaining cyber hygiene is not only important to big corporate chains or institutions like RMK. So every individual should maintain the hygiene. Okay. So this presentation will address how we can effectively safeguard our digital and social lives from increasing cyber threats. And we put a strong foothold on protecting ourselves, our data, sensitive data from hackers, right? Okay, so we will talk much on cyber hygiene, and I will give more tips and ways to protect ourselves in upcoming slide. Okay, so cyber hygiene is an practice. We have to follow the routine practice to maintain the security and health of our digital assets. Okay. Because at the end of the day, data, what we are holding in our asset is important, right? So some of them have the personal secrets stored in the data, like images or some files, okay? And some of them have their financial information stored in the devices, like bank account number, bank statement, and credit card informations and more passwords in our digital assets, right? So those data are the key factor that hacker wants to exfiltrate from your device. That's the reason hackers penetrate into your device by following different techniques to take out the data from you and sell that data into dark web to gain more money, or they can use those passwords to log in to your bank portals without your knowledge. Right? There are many techniques. I'll take you through a few techniques in upcoming slide. So analogy for understanding. Like as I said in last slide, okay. So personal hygiene, how we are maintaining a personal hygiene and physical fitness in our day-to-day life. In that lineup, this cyber hygiene will add up because we are all since we are all connected to digital space. So it's very important to maintain the cyber hygiene, and we have to create awareness to our neighbors, students, or colleagues or classmates or busmates, whoever it is. So we have to raise an awareness about the cyber hygiene to common man, right? So I'll give you a few traditional examples, and I have a dedicated slides on cyber hygiene. So the traditional example includes the strong passwords management, daily regularly updating the softwares for operating system or mobile operating system, or Windows or Linux or Mac OS operating system, or mobile application. So having antivirus in place within our device is added security, a defense layer to protect from any viruses, right? So core principle of cyber hygiene. So proactiveness, disciplined, and consistent in practicing the cyber hygiene is core principle, right? So it's very important for individuals to protect personal and organizational data from hackers, right? As I said, everything is data. Your name is again a data. Your study is occupation is again a data. So everything is data here in this AI world. So we have to consistent upkeep is vital to prevent security breaches and data losses, right? So we have to have a regular maintenance of our devices, digital devices, I mean. Okay. So we'll talk further on cyber hygiene. Okay, so I have added some more attacks for important attacks happening in the wild. So to create awareness, to you all. So I picked important attacks. Okay, so here I list down phishing, malware, and data breaches. So let me give an example of each attack. It will be easily understandable for everyone. So phishing. So we use Gmails in our day-to-day life. We used to receive a lot of emails and SMS to our mobiles, right? So what attackers do is they will create an lookalike legitimate email, and they will target the victim. And let's take an example to one of our a student in EC department is receiving an email and with attachment saying that this is your mark sheet attached with this email. Please click and verify whether it's having the correct data in it. So, and the email, it looks like and came from RMK Engineering College with, legitimate display name and, some changes in the domain level. Okay. So, yeah, most probably we never go and look, who's the sender is. We just trust the subject and display name and content in it. So we directly go and click that email. What will happen if you click that attachment in that email? There'll be a code injected into that attachment. Once a student click that particular attachment, it automatically download the piece of code into the machine, whether it's a mobile device or computer, irrespective of the asset I'm talking. So automatically it will download a piece of code, a malicious code, and it will communicate with command and control server, which is a server hosted by attacker. So what will happen is attacker give the instructions from that server, and again the malware get implanted in the device. The control is again, yeah, boom, control is given to the hacker. So hacker can do whatever he wants. So he will stay persistent in the machine, or he will exfiltrate the data, secret data in that device, and he will threaten the victim, or he will ask for ransom, or he will just sold it in the dark web. for monetary values. So this way, yeah. But initially it starts with phishing, okay, an actual normal email, and then malware, and then data breach. So that's how the chain of attacks works. That's how the malware trick the sorry hacker trick the user to uh, 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 click the attachment in the phishing, and leads to data breaches. Okay, so dual impact of AI on cybersecurity. Okay, here I'm going to talk on good versus bad of AI technology. So let me list down few bads and few goods. Okay, a few bads. Yeah. Again, hackers started utilizing or incorporating artificial intelligence into their operation by creating these sophisticated phishing emails. Okay, and they are speeding up and amplifying their task by utilizing artificial intelligence in building the malware codes. Okay, so usually hackers build the codes manually based on the victim environment. Nowadays, hackers using artificial intelligence, specialized artificial intelligence tools to build the malware codes, right? So there, it's within a minute. Usually, attacker takes 1 or 2 days to create or months to take to create or write the code based on the victim environment. Nowadays, hackers are just becoming too smart. Within a minute, they are generating the code based on the victim environment by giving just a prompt to the artificial intelligence. So, and they're just speeding up their task and automating the tasks. Okay, and password brute force attacks, which is an password compromisation attack. So they are faster. Okay, they are just giving instruction to artificial intelligence with some samples, and artificial intelligence targeting the accounts directly to take the or compromise the passwords of that user accounts. Okay, and hackers are speeding up the DDoS attacks, right? They are using artificial intelligence to initiate or expand their denial of service attack to bring down the national security or corporate security, the servers to which leads to the reputation and monetary losses or revenue losses of the nation or company. So goods. Let's talk about goods with artificial intelligence. How hacker use the artificial intelligence. We are also utilizing the incorporating the artificial intelligence in same way for good to detect the sophisticated phishing attacks which hackers are creating and sending to users. And we are using a different detection patterns. Yeah, we are giving us an input to artificial intelligence to detect so those patterns automatically. And we are also boosting up or speeding up our production operations tasks, and by utilizing automation intelligence. So we are automating the threat response, threat mitigation, or incident response or incident mitigation activities. And we are utilizing to decode the code which was written by the hackers. Okay, we are using artificial intelligence to decode those codes, right? To understand, because nowadays hackers are becoming too smart. By they are obfuscating the code 1 time, 2 time, 3 time, more than 3 times. It's hard for us to reverse that code, okay, to understand what's in it. So we are using artificial intelligence, specialized tools to perform the reverse engineering of that code. Yeah. So these are good versus bad of artificial intelligence. So yeah, uh, best practice for cyber hygiene in the AI era. So I have list down some of simple and yet effective hygiene practices in this slide. So use strong passwords for security. So yeah, use strong passwords for security means use complex password, at least a 12 digit, 12 character password. Okay, mixture of lowercase, uppercase, numerical values, and special characters. So why we say this as a best practice to follow, or best cyber hygiene to follow. Sorry, excuse. So for example, let's take so for example, so if your compromise, I mean your account, or your account password, bank account password got compromised. Okay, so yeah, your account will get your password is encrypted and hashed. Okay, what will happen is hacker take that password of encrypted password, okay, and try to reverse it, de-encrypt that password. Okay, if you have the simple, if you have set the simple password for your account just for your remembrance, okay, so it's easy for hacker. Let's take an simple password example called password at 123, which is very simple, anyone can guess the password, right? Or it's easy for specialized tool, decryptions tools to decrypt that such type of passwords in a few minutes, right? If you set a strong password, okay, or complex password, hackers take the tools the hackers use takes an ages to decrypt it. Okay, also individuals should follow rotating the password. I mean changing the password at least every 6 months. Sorry, every 60 days. Okay, for example, your hacker successfully decrypted the password at 60th day. Okay, he tried to log into your account at 61st day. You already changed your password, right? That's useless. He hacker already wasted 60 days of time and the computational power of his system, right? So that's why it's important to have a complex password and password rotation policy as an individual. Enable two-factor authentication. So yeah, it's an additional layer for our accounts, bank accounts. For example, let's say yeah, passwords, my passwords got compromised. Okay, so attack hacker decrypted the password and logged in successfully with my username and password, and I will get a notification. Okay, whether it's an hacker or me, it's irrespective of the authenticity. Without checking the authenticity, no one can log into my account, right? It's my account is enabled with two-factor authentication. I will get a notification to my mobile or different means, so I have to approve that notification, right? So if that is not me, if that is not me logging into my bank account, so I will decline that request. So then hacker can't logging into my account. It's an additional layer of defense. Okay, so regularly update software and applications. So yeah, so when we purchase any device, okay, so let's take a mobile. So it comes with OS upgradation and OS dependent application updates, right? So they basically, the mobile companies, OS companies provide 4 years or 5 years, depends on the gadget what you are buying or purchasing from the gadget store. So why they are providing? So yeah, they will be bugs. Okay, in that previous versions, right? They will enhance that code and they will enhance and write that code. So then they will release that updates in a new version. So if you don't update that, OS or applications, what will happen is hacker will able to identify those vulnerabilities and take over your devices and data from your device. So basically it's to protect against vulnerabilities and threats. Yeah, that's why we say always to update software and applications in your device. Okay, it's very important for peoples who use common or public Wi-Fi's. Okay, if you go to a railway station, if you connect If, for example, if I go to railway station, so as a typical common man, what I do, I will connect to public Wi-Fi, right? To just to download something from internet and do some social media surfs. Okay, I'm quite intelligent that I don't use my bank portals on access and critical transaction over public Wi-Fi. Okay, so if I do such activities over public Wi-Fi, what will happen? Okay, so if hacker is connected to the same Wi-Fi, he'll be monitoring me. Okay, with different tools. Okay, he will be he is monitoring my whole connections to different website. Okay, so he would be having the filter saying that, so if anyone is going to this bank site, so I want the alert. Okay, so if I logged into my bank portal, let's say abcd.com, so he would be have he has already created the filter and that tool, so he will get an alert. Okay, hacker would be sitting somewhere with a laptop or his mobile. Okay, he'll be getting the alert with my username and password, right? So then he will log into my account, and he will the hacker can do anything with that account access. He can do illegal transaction from my account. So yeah, that's pretty much the hacker can do with our access to banks, right? So again, yeah, those are critical, that we are earning money with our hard work, so we are storing it in the bank as without knowing whether the amount money is safe in the bank or not, right? So yeah, these are the hygiene we have to follow in day-to-day life to safeguard our data as well as our money in digital currency, which is stored in digital currency, right? So educate yourself and others in cybersecurity. Yeah. So we are all connected in this session. We are getting awareness through this session. So also please translate or convey the same hygiene activities to neighbors or to your mates, whoever it is, right? So they will also get cautious about this hygiene, and they will start practicing this cyber hygiene in their day-to-day life. Okay. So I came with some interesting images, deepfake images. So just not only the images, I have some tips and techniques to detect the deepfake images through our naked eye and some other ways. Okay, so just see the images. So I have used two different algorithms to generate the images. Okay, so one is less precisely generating algorithm, and second one is 99.9 percentage accuracy precisely generating a deepfake image generation algorithm. So if you see this image, I combined original, real and fake image in a same slide. So at right hand side, if you see, it's our famous, celebrity actor, Mr. Tom Cruise. So if you see at left hand side, his image is deepfaked through some deepfake algorithm. It's less precise. Yeah, through naked eye, you can easily differentiate which is original and which is fake, right? So there's less precision algorithm. So let me move to next image. Yeah. So here's Mr. Zelensky is the president of Ukraine. Okay. Yeah, this image is difficult to identify or differentiate which one is real and fake through our naked eye, correct? Some people, if I ask question which one is fake, some people may say it's left, some people may say right hand side image. So it's yeah, it's difficult to differentiate through our naked eye, because it's precise. I use precise algorithm to generate such image, right? So that's why I came up with tips and techniques to detect such deepfake images. Okay, so first tip is detect missing or extra fingers and hands. Okay, usually when you give input to deepfake algorithm, what it will do, if that is less precision algorithm, it will uh, 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 generate an errors in the image. Okay, so like extra fingers, um, uh, 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 pixel broken picture, something like that. Okay, so please pay attention to the anatomy of hands, and okay, and this indicates an manipulation of error in AI generated visuals. Okay, pay close attention to the fingers and letters in the image, and extra reflection coming into that image. Okay, and background themes. Okay, and like I said, broken pixels. If you see any broken pixels in the image, which means it's generated by AI, you can easily identify through the naked eye. Okay, and misspelled text in the images. Okay, basically AI, when AI analyze the when you give the input as an image, when AI analyze that image, there might be high chance the AI miss the text formation. Okay, for example, text spells like text. Okay, AI will miss X and he just put tet. Okay, so something like that. So you have to check the spellings of text in that image. So you can identify inconsistent reflection in visuals, right? So you sometimes unnecessary brightness or lighting is added to that image. It will give us some hint that okay, this light is passing into this image, which won't match to that environment of that image. Okay, it's that's why it's inconsistent. Okay, so can indicate tampering or mistake made during the digital creation process, affecting the image just integrity. So these are some tips you can follow, or you can practice to detect the deepfake images if that images are created through less accuracy or less precise deepfake tools. So there are techniques, okay, to detect the high precision algorithms created images. Okay, there are two techniques. Both are simple. It's very simple. Okay. So you just first technique is there's a tool called content credential. So what you have to do is you have to take that image and upload the image to that to content credential website. What it will do is it will extract the metadata of the image. Okay, and it will output the result saying that it's an AI generated image. If you don't see any results, which is an uncertainty, the tool cannot identify or differentiate on the metadata, right, whether it's an AI generated or original one. This if you fail, a tool fail to find a result or output the result, you can go to second technique, which is perform a reverse image search. It's again a simple method. You just upload your image to Google Lens. What will happen is Google Lens will search for that image in whole internet. Okay, how you are searching in Google by typing it in the search bar, it will search for that image in whole internet. So if it found the result in somewhere in any website, okay, in internet, so it will shows that the website name which is contained this image, which is an original image, which is not a deep faked image. Okay, so if you don't find any result, or no content found, something like that as output, which means it's an deep faked image. It's a logic behind this reverse image searches. So these are two techniques you can practice to differentiate between a real and a fake image, right? Okay, case studies. So I came up with some interesting facts to give as an example for the cyber hygiene practice, which I explained earlier in earlier slides. So Yahoo data breach 2013, 2014. Okay. So over 3 billion accounts compromised, okay, due to inadequate security practice. So why? Because Yahoo failed to enforce the strong password policy to the customers of Yahoo, right? Say they didn't enforce it. They didn't, create awareness to the customers, saying that okay, please create 12 character password with upper, lower, and numeric values. So nowadays you can't create in bank portals simple passwords, right? They will most of the banks have the input password policies, okay, and saying that okay, you have to create this strong password. And also some banks show you the indicator like your password is still weak, could you please improve your password to fair at least. So these indications are important for customers to understand the importance of the strong password stuff. So yeah, but because of this simple policy, almost 3 billion accounts got compromised at the year of 2013. Because of this, what they lost? This is the question, right? So they lost the reputation. Okay, they are out of the business. There's no how, right? They out of the business, and they lost revenue. They lost the customer trust. Okay, they lost so many things because of this simple, not following the simple security best practice. Targeted data breach 2013. So yeah, as I explained you the about phishing emails. So yeah, the malware installation through phishing emails, right? So what hackers do? They will target. They will do the social engineering and pick target. I mean, and they will create an sophisticated email to take over the system and exfiltrate the data from that particular system. Okay, and they will move laterally from that system to server level. I'll give you an example. I was working with a recently I was working with one of the ransomware attack. So I can't reveal the entity name. It's an highly critical entity. So what happened is, due to not following the security best practices, what we told to them earlier, they under the attack of ransomware. Okay, so they lost almost 10 years of data. They lost almost 10 years of customer data. So many informations, their project plans and emails, everything. So what happened is, initially that phishing email was landed into a finance guy, okay, who doesn't know about security, who doesn't know what is cyber security, who doesn't know about phishing emails, right? So you just randomly click that attachment in that email, and what happened is, after clicking that attachment, automatically the malware got installed into the machine, and hacker, yeah, then the hacker get the access to that machine. Hacker start to perform his objective. The hackers then, after investigating that pattern, we come to know the hacker or the whoever involved in that attack. I would say the I can reveal the group name of that hackers. So it's a Rook. Okay, the name of that group is Rook ransomware. So what happened is, their motive was to move laterally from one machine to other machine, and to reach the servers. Okay, servers holds the most important information of corporate, right? So they want to exfiltrate those datas, and they want to, and encrypt those datas to uh, to get more money from that corporate by threatening them, saying, so your file's already encrypted. If you want me to decrypt the file, or if you want me to share the switch, kill switch, you need to pay this much money. They will ask for ransom in bitcoins, not in real money. Okay, so that's how hackers play their game for money, or to damage the reputation of a company, or to bring down the company, and the company's revenue, I mean. Okay, so Equifax breach 2017. again, it's an a day-to-day practice. Equifax missed to perform. What they missed is they missed to update. They failed to update their machines, OSS regularly, server OSS regularly. Because of that, 101 for 147 millions people sensitive information. I mean, credit card details got exposed to dark web. So because of this, simple hygiene negligence, so there are companies and even individuals, right? So I worked with I supported so many individuals on recovering their data, and I showed paths to recover the data if I can't do in a different situation. Okay. So because of this simple hygiene negligence, companies are losing their reputation, their customer data, and revenue loss. And individuals are, losing the secret data, financial, information, identity informations to hacker, right? uh, Promoting cyber hygiene through education. Yeah. So how RMK facilitated this particular session? So through this, session, so many people will get, educated. What is cyber hygiene? So they will get awareness about cyber hygiene, right? So and cyber threats as well. This way, uh, every institutions have to conduct the workshops and seminars. Okay, I'm not saying daily basis. At least institutional committees, top members have to conduct training or orientation sessions to staffs and students to lead their healthy digital life and protect themselves from the cyber threats. So that these type of cyber hygiene promotions should be integrated with education, right? So cybersecurity education. So need to teach the principles to stay cyber hygiene, core principles to stay cyber hygiene, stay safe from the attacks, right? This should be integrated with the cybersecurity education, right? So establish cyber hygiene policy. So called institutions should establish the basic policies. Let's say example, strong password enforcement. If you're allowing first year students to enroll into internal portals like different internal, you might be education institutes might be having the different learning management system or learning management portals where you have to enforce the strong password policies and content website content filtering. So access control policies, I mean. So what I mean access control is that you have to control the access of the students. Okay, which website students should access. The websites which is irrelevant to education should not be accessed through the institution systems. Okay, institution computers. Okay, those filters should be enabled on router level or firewall level, right? Also can be enabled through in computer level. Okay, so engage local communities. So always be aware of AI enhanced social engineering tactics. So I want to throw an example on this point. Excuse me. So nowadays, so many of you could have start getting the call from unknown numbers, right? So you don't know who's calling even, right? So from different parts of the world. Also in WhatsApp, you would be receiving video calls. Okay, even if you start talking, they will just disconnect the call and go off, right? So these are all AI generated video calls, AI generated scams call. You would be thinking someone is speaking in a voice call in opposite side. No, that were created, that were that the voice was generated by AI in real time. Based on your answers, the AI will create next question. Okay, now such type of sophisticated, you cannot distinguish as a common man. It's very difficult to differentiate the AI and original voices. So yeah, be aware of such type of scams. Be away from such type of scams. Safeguard yourself from those scams. Okay, foster a culture of safety. Always encourage a safe online practice among students and other peoples. Okay, so you should differentiate. You should know which, as a student, you should know which website you should access, which website you should not access. Okay, there are different websites, illegal websites who are monitoring you. Okay, you would have seen some kind of uh, tricks the website do, right? Even top chains do. So they will track your activity, right? And they will craft the advertisement like your activities. Okay, so please stay away from such type of activities. Stay safe. So from this slide onwards, it's going to be interesting and important to students, freshers. Okay, to get into the cybersecurity. So I have included the slide on job opportunities in cybersecurity industry, as well as the salary for fresh graduates who's entering into the cybersecurity industry. Okay, so almost 203 billion, okay, projected growth for cybersecurity market by 2017. So you will understand why such growth, rapid growth in cybersecurity industry will come. So in coming sentences. So the cybersecurity market is expected to reach approximately 203 billion worldwide by the year of 2023. So, which is an robust numbers, right? It's a big number. It's been 203 billion. So 3.5 million to 4 million, cybersecurity jobs are unfilled because of the talent, insignificant talent gap. Okay, so 20 to 33 percentage projected growth through 2033. So, okay. So why this much growth in cybersecurity? Why there is a talent gap? Can you'd be having that question, right? Because of the rapid digital transformation, as we are, our digital landscape is, growing day by day and changing day by day. So the increasing adoption of digital technologies across industries is a major factor, fueling the rise in demand for cybersecurity professionals. Okay, so most importantly, in artificial intelligence, key cloud and IoT domains. Okay, these are the key technologies, influencing cybersecurity market. So have list down some new roles and in-demand skills required to get into cybersecurity. So in last few years, these are the new roles which is in the market. People are asking for after the AI boom. So artificial intelligence security engineer, AI governance specialist, AI threat analyst, AI ethics and compliance officers. Okay, so the skills required is cloud security expertise. You should know the cloud security, about cloud security, because almost 60 percentage of the world move to cloud, right? Even our Gmail data are getting stored in cloud, and other our pictures and gallery stuffs, everything, contacts are getting synced to the cloud, right? So that's why cloud security is very important. AI, machine learning, and cyber security, cyber threat intelligence and threat hunting. Okay, so data privacy and complaints management is important. With this particular role is focused on documentations, right? Controls, security controls, automation and scripting using Python and PowerShell. Okay, So incident response and forensics. So this particular role need to have broad knowledge on computer systems for various OSs like Windows, Linux, Mac OS. To perform digital forensics or reverse engineering, you should have the OS level knowledge. So implementing the zero trust architecture, which is an architecture level you know knowledge, like if you start creating your architectures like with two computers, firewall and router in college level, you will be easily understanding what is this zero trust architecture is, right? So IoT and OT security, and it's also in demand currently. Okay. So essential cybersecurity certifications for beginners. So these are the certification names which I listed down. Often students will come and ask me that which certification I should concentrate to get into the cybersecurity as a fresher. So yeah, these are the certificates. All are international certificates. Okay, these certification providers are international institutions. So CompTIA Security Plus is the baseline, and Google Cybersecurity Professional Certificate is also in baseline certificate. Certified in cybersecurity from ISC Square. ISC Square is an top one international certificate. If you have a certified in cybersecurity, you will be recognized in any part of the world, which is very popular across globe. So other certificates in AC Council. AC Council is also an international aggregated institute. So you can avail the certifications from AC Council as well. Okay, it's an interesting slide. It's a predicted one, not an exact number. It's okay. So cybersecurity freshers salaries in India versus globe. So blue bars indicates an salary in INR. Green bar indicates salary in USD. Okay. So I have put down some fresher roles in cybersecurity. Okay. So cybersecurity analyst, junior pen tester, IT security admin, junior IR analyst, GRC juniors analyst. Okay. So pretty much it's a good salary in number per annum in USD and INR. So yeah, so that the salary grows based on your performance and your knowledge and skills year by year. So GRC junior analyst is something documentation level. Okay, so you work basically on security controls. Okay, as an auditor, something like that. Okay, we are reached to a complete session of this today's generic talk series. So take charge of your cyber hygiene. Okay, so it's imperative that we all take responsibility for our cyber hygiene by implementing the best practices discussed today and actively participating in educational initiatives. We can protect ourselves and our communities from cyber threat, which is very important. So we have to protect ourselves as well as our communities, right? So ensuring a safer digital environment for everyone. And thank you for your attention. I appreciate your time and engagement in today's session. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot for your talk about the cybersecurity and AI in the modern era. Well, sir, well said. Cyber threats are monumental and it is a headache for each of every one of us. Technology, trust is a good thing, but control is a better one. Thanksgiving is a joyous invitation to shower the world with love and gratitude. I request Mr. C. Karthikeyan, Assistant Professor of our department, to deliver the vote of thanks. Please, sir.
Let me begin with a greeting note, wishing you all a pleasant afternoon. As a proud alumni, I'm truly glad to have the chance to deliver the vote of thanks today. At the outset, I express my heartfelt gratitude to the Almighty for guiding us and making this event a successful one. I owe a special debt with a deep sense of obligation to our chairman, vice chairman, and the entire management of our college for their unwavering support and encouragement. Their vision, trust, and constant motivation is absolutely phenomenal. I'm greatly indebted to our institution head, Dr. K. Muhammad Jonai, for his leadership and being a driving force behind the success of this event. I convey my profound thanks to our department head, Dr. T. Suresh, for his valuable guidance to make this event an impactful. I'm greatly thankful to have today's distinguished speaker, Mr. J. Zahir Hussain. Your session gave us a fresh perspective and plenty to think about it, Zahir. And I sincerely thank you for the valuable insights, meaningful takeaways, and real world insights you shared with us today. I'm beholden to all the staff members, students, parents, and all the participants who were part and parcel of this session. I finally greet by thanking you everyone for your presence and thank you all.
Thank you
Thank
very
you, sir.
much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Have a great day ahead. Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for your wonderful thanks returning mind. Dear all, the mantra of our RMKECE family members is keep trying, keep trusting, keep believing, keep growing. We RMK family is cheering you on today, tomorrow, and forever. Have a grateful week ahead. We RMK family wishing you all for do your best in all the situation. Good luck to everyone.
Thank you.